Hi there, my name is Marcel Cafferata, and I'm starting a channel where you're gonna follow my journey where I discovered, in the first video, it's discovery, so I'm gonna call it, that I have a triple A, which is a ascending aorta aneurysm, which is in my chest. So I'm a 45-year-old male, and I have two young boys. I have a baby girl on the way. I've been a firefighter for over 23 years. And I'm healthy, I lift weights, I work out, I swim. I have no known medical history whatsoever. And an aorta aneurysm is an asymptomatic type of thing. So there's no way you would know you have an aneurysm coming until, unfortunately, you collapse, where it dissects and it ruptures and you're on the ground and people think you're having a full arrest, but you're actually dying with bleeding inside and out. The way I discovered this, so again, a discovery is our fire department is now going through these medical tests, so screenings every year. I think it's a great idea. So if fire departments are listening, I suggest you guys do have screenings, although this screening did not find my aortic aneurysm. I discovered this on my own. So what happened was I had a pain in my neck and I was concerned maybe I should further my testing, right? So I called my primary, I go to Kaiser and those big conglomerate hospitals, you know, but I went there and they did a CAT scan. So my doctor said, let's do a CAT scan. So I got a CAT scan done and it came back. Doctor said, nothing's wrong with your neck, but we discovered an aortic aneurysm. And I'm like, oh God, right? It was 4.7. So I'm like, well, what's the next test? Let's get it done. So I had to get an angiogram and then an echocardiogram. And I recommend, you know, guys, gals, people out there watching, you know, you might not have any signs and symptoms, but an echocardiogram can be a good thing because it's an ultrasound. It takes a picture with frequency of your heart and your valves. So got these tests done, found out I have a 5.0, so 5 centimeter aortic aneurysm, thoracic and aorta aneurysm. And now I'm dealing with a thoracic surgeon. I'm going to have surgery. Right now it's in January. Right now it is January 2023. I'm going to have surgery in February. So the surgery, they're going to open me up. They're going to open my sternum. They're going to basically cut part of my aorta, right, on upper and lower, and they're going to replace it with like a mesh. And that's going to be a lifelong replacement. So I'm going to start this channel because what I want to relay to you guys out there, fire, police, anybody that wants to listen, is be your best advocate. Because it wasn't the health screening that caught this. It wasn't my supervisors that caught this. It wasn't my doctors. It wasn't my wife, my kids. But the advocacy would be the person that's trying to do the best for yourself and push for things. So if you feel you need to get something done, get it done. Because I could tell you, if this never occurred and I was about to cancel my initial CAT scan because I felt my neck was actually feeling better, I'm like, I didn't cancel it. But if I canceled it, I would eventually collapsed and died. So be that advocate. You know, hopefully you don't discover something like what I discovered on myself. It's not that common to have an aortic aneurysm, especially at 45 years old. You know, it's quite scary. So you're probably asking, like, what's a regular size, you know, aorta, right? And what are the signs and symptoms? So, okay, so that's a great question. Normal size aorta is about 3 centimeters. So just think of a toilet paper roll inside of a toilet paper roll, and it's about the dimension of that, right? Mine is just like slightly smaller than a Coke can. So a Coke can is gigantic. Now, where it could start to rupture or it could start to dissect. Typically, they say they want to do surgery about 5.5. Mine's 5.0. I'm lucky that I caught it because I don't know how fast it's growing, and my baseline is where it is right now. So I could have had this for years, but we were also talking about, you know, how do people get aortic aneurysms, right? And there's a lot of ways. They say old age, diabetes, right? Heart problems or complications, high blood pressure, cholesterol, and also smoking. So I don't smoke. I don't have diabetes. I'm not that old. My cholesterol is a little, it's a little higher. No high blood pressure. I'm healthy, right? A healthy person. So we're taking it to the fact that it's probably from, job-related inhaling smoke, diesel fuels, going to fires. But for you guys out there, take care of yourselves. Watch my videos. I'm going to post every Tuesday and Thursday for the next year. So this is pre-surgery where they haven't cut me open yet. I'm going to show you also post-surgery. So when I get out, you get to see, unfortunately, how it's going to look. So it's going to be a little graphic, but you're also going to see my progression. So when I could go back to work, which doctors say I can make a full recovery and go back to work in about 6 months. So we're going to see myself, in before right now, and the stresses of everything that's going through my mind, the emotional, the psychological, the health concerns, right? And then afterwards, recovery. So this channel is going to be focused on being your best advocate, a person that has an aortic aneurysm, and things to do. Find the best doctor for you. Do your research. Get a second opinion, because I'm going to do that myself, even though I'm going to have surgery. And, don't just rely on the doctors to say, oh, let's just watch and see. Push, push, push. Be that advocate for yourself. And, these are all very important things. These are things that, you don't hesitate on. And I'm not happy that I have this and it's going to happen to me. And it's incredibly sad. And inside, I've been crying. I've been emotional. I'm like that right now. But I have a good support group. So also find the support group that helps you. Other people in the same situation. Therapists, whatever it might be. Your significant other, your kids, your parents. Right? And, this is a very emotionally draining on top of physically draining situation. So, thank you for watching. I'm going to post more. And this is basically being your best advocate. So, like I said, I'm nervous and we'll see where this goes. But follow me. I promise to keep you posted. And tell me your comments below, join the channel, and it's going to be a very interesting story. I don't see any like this on the web and on YouTube. So people that have this, there's probably quite a number of people, all in different ages. So thanks for joining. Talk to you soon. This is Firefighter Firefighter.